So, hi, I'm Amichai. As the gracious people before me said, I'm a senior product manager here at Monday. If you love the office, the HR asked me to put in a QR code with all of the open careers, but don't put anything in the office, in the website, send it to me, so I'll get like a 20% cut or something. Before that, I worked in a cybersecurity startup bought by HP, recommend if you can. I worked in Microsoft, so I've been in product in multiple places. I'm the European debating champion of 2018. So don't ask hard questions, you'll regret it. Okay, so I want to paint a picture. If you open any news site, any tech news site today, you hear it. SaaS is dead. If you're working on software, start looking at something else, right? Elon Musk is saying my AI is going to build Microsoft in 5 minutes, in a couple of months from now. Microsoft CEO say we're going to move the whole company into AI, we're leaving anything else. And a lot of companies, I'm not saying one colorful one here in the UK, are thinking, okay, where do I fit here? How do I make sure, okay, I have a successful product, we're making nice money, we have a lot of customers, but what's going to happen in 6 months, in a year, in 2 years? Are we going to stay behind? Is there going to be like a small startup that's going to take everything away? We saw, I really love the example before us, but we saw it in one market, and basically nearly any software-based company is asking the same thing. How do we go from here? So I'm going to talk about a couple of things. I'll talk to you about a small AI demo that I did, and how it really sparked a revolution. I talked to how I found the right opportunities that can really illustrate like how things are changing and what you maybe can do later in your organization. I'll show you how Monday's management and the CEO and CTO took it with both hands, and we changed the whole way our R&D and basically the whole company is working. And then we'll see the results, both of my experiment and again the company shift. So let's start with an advertisement. So this is Monday. Basically, people are not going to like it here, but it's a project management system. You can open tasks, you have statuses, it's very colorful, it's the easiest to customize, people love it. And there's vibe coding. Vibe coding basically is instead of writing code, you tell an AI, okay, I want a new portal, I want an app that I can track my dog's food, or I want an app that can actually do something important. And in like 2 minutes from just words, you have a full website or a full app working. And those two things live side by side in the last couple of months. You just need to have this background. And I basically a couple of months ago got a message. This is Ran Rosen, he's leading Monday for Nonprofit. Basically, we have a team that the only thing they do is get Monday to nonprofits or going to emergency responses around the world and just give them Monday in order to manage all the nonprofit or the event. And he just asked me, tell me, look, I saw that Base 44 is one of those vibe coding solutions. They're having a hackathon where they want to give a free Base 44 for NGOs. Do you think we can do something? We have a lot of our own NGOs that we have with Monday. Can we somehow connect it? Now, I was in a very, very specific position to think about it because I knew a little bit about the software. And I started with an idea. Like the problem that he gave me is that we have a board with different donors. And each donor has they gave us that amount a couple of months ago, and then you need to be reminded, okay, you haven't talked to them 6 months, show them what your organization is doing, nudge them to give us another donation. And in Monday, because Monday is like a data system, the item card, when you just open any task, it's just a bunch of fields, okay? Because we don't know what you're managing. It could be tasks, it could be donors, it could be surprises, it could be roads. And that's not what they wanted. They wanted a donor card, with a picture so they can remember who they're talking about, with the price of the last donation, with a bit more information, right? And I just built it in Base 44. But now I have 2 things that are disconnected, right? Okay, I have a lovely item card exactly as the NGO wanted it. And I have my own, enterprise-grade task system that can manage everything. And because I specifically worked in Monday not even in my last job, on a way to give developers the ability to add code to Monday. So we have like add-ons. Like we have an app marketplace. You can build a small app that runs in Monday and add more ability. So I went into Base 44, and basically I spilled all of our documentation for developers of how to develop code, not just generally, but how to develop code for Monday. And I managed to take this AI-generated feature and implement it natively into Monday. So if you pick one donor, you see their data. If you pick the other donor, you see the other data. So, and like this is something that usually takes months of only development work. We need products and designers, and when we build something, it has to fit every customer in all the world, every language with everything, and I built it in 5 minutes. I just, again, copy-pasted a bunch of documentation, fed it to the AI, told it what I wanted. I knew a little bit about how developers work in Monday, made it work. And I said, okay, that's a really nice thing. And I recorded like a 3-minute video about my experiment here. And I put it on LinkedIn. And basically, the internet started boiling. Like every Monday customer, partner, employee, people who love vibe coding, everybody saw it. The founder of Base 44 saw it and like shared it from their own profile. And we said, how did you do it? And the Monday CEO got a WhatsApp from other people saying, what cool things your company is doing. Wow, that's so interesting. And he said, what are you talking about? So I saw the success. And basically I said, okay, that was easy. I can do more. So I said, why take an item card? Tons of people are asking for portals in Monday, when every link in the portal is just an item. So I have it's like an Excel, like I have a board full of links. Boom, I have a beautiful portal live inside Monday Lives. It has the same permissions. It has the same users. Super easy. Then I said, okay, why stop there? So I built a widget. Like this is a Monday widget. All of those developers spent months and years building and perfecting. This one I built in 20 minutes. This one took a little more because I really wanted it to look beautiful. I wanted it to look better than the native ones because I knew that will be the effect. And again, I chose those because tons of people are asking for more widgets, and it's getting harder and harder for us to give it to, like there's more and more options, more and more customers. Everyone wants new widgets. So I just built that. And each video like that, I saw it in my analytics. I saw that every time a department that the feature was related to, every time that I released one of those videos, or they send it in the WhatsApp group or Slack team of the whole department saying, why aren't we building it? I can't believe you're telling me it's going to take 6 months to build the thing. He built it in a 5 minutes video. Do it right now. And I want to tell you, like, I did it. I started doing it really, really strategically because I understood something just by seeing the reactions. Like this is the generic like impact versus effort, right? Usually in products, we're doing two things. We have the things that are high impact, low effort. We just do them. Those are the quick wins. Most of the things that we build is like, okay, a new feature, new feature, new feature. It's great. There's the thing, the backlog or things to avoid, low value. If you do that, you make a mistake. But then you have the differentiators, right? Those are the things that really make your product shine. Those are things that are really, really valuable, but are really, really hard to build. And if you ask yourself, what is the difference between different products or different companies, they decided to build a different differentiator, right? In Monday, it was the flexibility, like how easy it is to modify the table. Right? If you open, Salesforce, you need a second degree in order to change the table. In Monday, it's super, super easy. Don't listen other Monday. There are things that are really, really easy to do in Salesforce and really, really hard in Monday. Like we made a strategic decision of what can we build from this list. And then you just get a huge pile of features that are really, really impactful. They're like the number 2, number 3, okay? If you open Monday community, it's like a website when all of the customers can ask for things. There are things with tons of upvotes. But we never build them. Why? Because they're not the most impactful and they're really, really hard to build. But what I understood is right now, because of AI, some of those differentiators are quick wins, right? Adding this new widget was one of the things, okay, we build the top widget. We build the top 20 widgets. But there are some people that the widget number 21 is the most important thing for them and they will buy your product just because you have it. but it's not, for us, like it's not a top. So we'll never build it. But with AI, I just built it in 5 minutes. And I can build 100 more widgets, again, with the same ease. And if we are not going to build those differentiators, then a new startup or another competitor is going to understand that we are left behind and that there's tons of so-called differentiators that are quick wins. It's just going to build all of them. And when they're going to compare our product to their product, we're going to left behind. They'll say, why should I use Monday.com when I can use this new AI.com that has everything that Monday has, faster, better, and 10 times shinier. So when I chose what to build in all of those projects, I literally searched for those things. So I really opened Monday's community, and I looked for the things with the most upvotes that I always hear from customers, but we always have a very good reason why not to build. I built specifically those. And this is why it really made people feel this craft, because they saw the things that were being asked for again and again being built. So this was my small corner, right? I'm one person. This is a huge company. And I say it's not only because of my videos, okay? The company, the CEO, the CTO, the product VP products, they all understood that something has to change, like the way that we do product, the way we develop, the way we design. Like we saw it in the last sessions before me. Like they are going to change. We cannot stay behind. So they decided we have to have an AI month, right? It's a full month when the whole company, this time was the builders, then there was the marketing AI, sales AI month. Everyone doing an AI month now. It's like the cool kids thing. But everyone, like the whole company stopped what they're doing and they spent time, resources, knowledge on how to redo it. So the question that I think we'll do questions at the end.
No, it was
okay. Okay, you're just tired, I understand. And we had like three principles. First of all, it was not supposed to be a trade-off with the roadmap. It's not like everyone is now, we're going to build like something nice. We're going to add a feature that nobody is going to use at the corner of the product, and we'll call it AI, and we'll have like something shiny. It's not. We are asking what is the most important things in our products, and how can we build them differently? Or literally the code should be built with AI, or the features should be saved with AI, or something else. We are not going for the small things. We are going for the big stone, thing that really can shift the situation, right? We are not doing AI for AI. We're doing it for the business. We really talked about a culture of boldness, right? It's not trivial, right? We told teams if you have two options. One is like the safe option that you know how to fix and you can just do, or one that is like a moonshot. You're not sure how you're going to finish it, but you know how you're going to start. But if you're going to do it, it's going to be huge. Take the other one. Take the huge one. We want to change. We don't want to do it gradually. We want to really take those bets. And the thing that really helped us is that we got this backing from our management. And that's really, I really think that's the not trivial one, is that we shouldn't be afraid for potential waste. What does it mean? It means that we had different teams building basically the same features in two different ways. Because we said first run, first try, throw something on the wall, build something new, change the way that you work. And if after a couple of months, which is now when we need to pay for it, we need to decide which is the best way, or we need to consolidate products, or we need to sunset one and continue with the other, that's okay. And when we got this backing from our leadership, that really gave the people the way or the confidence they need in order to do the greatest thing that they can think of, right? So we really wanted to build, not to build AI for AI, that's not the goal. The goal is to change the way that we do product and we do business, and use AI to do that. If you're doing something that is on the side, you're doing something wrong. Just a couple of examples of the things that we did. So we took a Cursor, again, it's like a code editing software. We gave it to all developers. We told them from now on, if you need 2 weeks that you're going to be unproductive, really, you're going to work slower because you don't know the new tool, it works bad, it ruin everything, take these 2 weeks, just learn the tool. After those 2 weeks, you should use AI to run your code. right? And we didn't only do that, of course, we did a competition. We flew the winner around the world. We gave Apple Watches. We said the team that are going to use Cursor or other thing to build the best feature. This was not a feature, but an internal tool that changed the way that we work. They will get their own prizes, and we have demos, and people really, really loved it. We did lectures, so every week, people talk. I talked about vibe coding, another talked about analyzing feedback, another talked about designing for AI. Other were purely technical, like best practice MCP security. Some of them were like other employees. Some of them were people from the outside that like we just asked them for an hour or paid for them to give us a lecture and share their knowledge. And we invited everyone, so everyone will have the opportunity to learn. And every week we finished with a demo where every team shows something, again, the dirtiest thing that works only on their own computer, but something that uses AI and has the potential to change. And people saw this demo and said, okay, I'm working on a different problem, but I can solve it in the same way. And it really, really closed the whole thing. And we did it for week after week. It should have been a month. I think it took at least 2 months eventually, and we really used every week to learn and get better and teach each other how to do it differently. Okay, so now we like talk about all of the huge things in the company. Let's go down a little bit. So my product, like my idea, specifically in my corner with using vibe coding, was one of the golden initiatives, right? One of the big things that the company said, okay, in this month, we are going to build something that can really change the trajectory. And it was one out of at least 4. And last week, we actually decided, like, we unveiled it and opened it to all of Monday's customers. I'm Amichai. I'm a senior product manager at Monday.com. Let me show you something really crazy that we just built. We took Monday.com and we took vibe coding to create something bigger than both of them. It's called Monday Vibe, and it will change the way you build business apps. If you don't know what vibe coding is, it's when you tell an AI what product you want, and it just builds it. You don't need to know how to code. You don't need to be an engineer. Everyone is a product manager. And I'm saying that as the product manager who built this tool. Monday is already super flexible, but no product can cover every use case and every need. This was true until Monday Vibe showed up. This is exactly what Monday Vibe does. Just tell it what you need, and it builds the product for you. Let me give you some examples of the stuff you can build with it. Let's say you're an event manager, and you want to allow people to see the agenda and register. Just tell Vibe, and your own interactive event page is live. You want to gather business intelligence on your competitors? We won't tell. Just ask Vibe to build an app that uses AI to create a constantly updating report. You know exactly what they do. Want to create a mobile app that tracks your deliveries? Done. And it's already connected to everything in Monday. Boards, dashboards, automations, you name it. I know there are many concerns about permissions, safety, privacy. You don't have to worry about it with Monday Vibe because it's built on Monday.com's secured, enterprise-grade infrastructure. Don't build it, vibe it. So for me, personally, it was really, I never built something really from scratch, from an idea to a real product that tons of people in Monday, some of them a lot smarter than me, are actually building. And just to show you some of the, okay, we know who I am. This is from today. We just had a huge investor day, and one of the slides just showed how the moment we started opening it to Monday customers, people are building like crazy. We get at least 17,000 apps were built while it's in gradual release, right? We open it to like 5% on the accounts, and we see all of them are just clicking like crazy. People are sending me in the middle of the night, oh, I'm trying to make the button beautiful, help me improve my prompt. Like people reacting like crazy to this thing. It's really, I really loved one of the sentences before. Like when you hit something in a product market fit or something like that, you feel it. People are drawn for it. People are asking more for it, and we really I really enjoy seeing how people are creative and building stuff. And I did it like very manually with tons of copy paste and errors. And now like people who never knew anything about code or about building products can just build whatever they want. And that was my small corner of the company. if we talk about the whole thing, so the AI month, we had more than 7,000 different people in our R&D, product, design, analysts that were participating. We call it 118 captain logs. Captain log is like, I built something. It could be a small thing or a huge thing, but things that were actually got to production and enter the product. 71 live demos of people showing what they build, 17 workshops, 22 different speakers. And again, this is from an hour ago in New York, in the Investor Day. We showed we got 67 million different AI actions. So AI is doing something instead of users. We have those 3 AI golden initiatives, which Monday Vibe is one of them. And we got at least 50%, more than 50% of Monday accounts, and we have more than 200,000, are actually using AI in their work to change the way that they work. And I won't say that we cracked it, right? And we still need to challenge ourselves, and there's more and more technology every day. But at least we said we are not going to be left behind, and we are going to keep everything that we do until now, but we are really, really going to embrace all the change, all the technology, all of the ideas for me and every other employee in Monday, to see how we take the huge thing that we wanted to do, but do it differently and do it with the new things that are the quick wins that can actually take us to the future. I'll skip this one. I was told I have to put some takeaways. So what I'm trying to say, like 3 things that I want you to take with you. So first of all, you don't really need to be an AI expert, right? I'll say I had like a very unique set of things that I learned. I specifically worked on like Monday's developer platform. I specifically like loved I know a little bit about coding, and I could connect all of those. But in this month, we just gave the AI tools to everyone off the shelf. Like we just bought like a Claude or a GPT or like a Cursor or tons of that, and we gave it to people, and we let them experiment and let them just build stuff or look at the thing that they're already doing and doing it better. I don't know. Our UX researchers created like a very great prompt for analyzing a user researcher, and then like someone else built them an automation that reads the gong call and automatically runs the prompt, right? People just build it without being AI expert before. They just do what they want. If you give them the ability or to experiment, they can do it. And a lot of time, it really, really started small. Like my first experiment took me literally 5 minutes. I just put I built something not that impressive. It was impressive in the Excel, but for me, I took 1 page of documentation, put it in base 44, make something half working, but that looks like that make the idea visible, and shared it. And that really helped. And again, like me, a lot of different people experimented. You don't have to start with something huge, but it can make the momentum or identify it. And again, our goal, the difference between, we did AI before that, but I will tell you that a lot of the things that we built weren't really used by users. A lot of it, we were shy about it, right? We tried to build something small. It didn't really solve the important things, and it was AI for AI and not AI for the business. When we started to fix the biggest problems that we already face, this is when we really were able to make a change. If you want a career at Monday, all of the UK careers are here. You can send them to me, so I'll get my cut, but but you can take the QR now. I'll go back to it in a second. More important, if you want to see all of my AI experiments, I'm posting everything on LinkedIn. Please, you can connect with me. You can then send me your CV and connect all of the QRs together. Yes. Thank you for ProductX. Thank you for everyone.